Hello, I am Richard Aronsiola, and I would like to talk to you about the Elementary School Science Fair for 2021. One thing that I want you to know is that the Elementary School Science Fair for this year is going to be virtual, and I would like to run through the processes, the procedures, and the things you need to know about it. Now, why do we have to do a science fair? Science, as we know, is a collective institution that is aimed at producing more and more accurate explanations to the natural world and how it works, the components, and also how the world got to be the way it is now. So why do we need a science fair at ISA at this time? We need a science fair because we want to provide students the opportunity to explore their curiosities, to also confirm or to research about some scientific facts and occurrences that they've known or they've heard or they've found out before, just to further explore these things and to be able to provide answers to their experiences or to their guesses. Now, so for ISA, what are the requirements or how do you participate in the science fair for this academic year? The first thing I would like to talk about is that you make up your mind that you'll be part of this science fair because every step we take starts with a very good decision. And the second thing is that your experiment should offer answers to questions you have in your mind, something you're really interested in, not just a random topic or whatever. Then you should make a plan on how to carry out the experiment or the investigation. After that, you should share your plan with an adult that can supervise you, that will be able to put you through and be sure that your plans are safe. Then you ensure that you follow all the safety protocols and the procedures. I know you would not want to carry out an experiment that would burn down the house, that will cause some eruptions or anything that is deadly or toxic to your health. The next one is you schedule a time for your experiment. Then you get someone to record your experiment. Your video should not be longer than 3 to 4 minutes maximum, and also you should ensure that you adhere to the rubrics that will be shared also attached to this video. Then when you are about sending your video, or you should save your video with the name, your grade level, and the title of the experiment. Then you should upload the video to the link that will be shared after this time. When you're done, then a team of experts will analyze your video, score your work, and prizes will be awarded to the first 4 participants based on the analysis and the adherence to the rubrics that will be shared eventually. Some folks ask me, what does a good experiment looks like? And I'm going to show you right away. Now with me, I have table salt in a beaker. Then I have this beaker labeled A, and also the other one labeled B. Both of them containing water, plain water. Then this is raw egg, not boiled. And also I have here a glass stirrer or rod. Now so what I'm going to do, the title of this experiment is called the floating egg experiment, and I am going to add pretty much amount of salt into beaker A to turn the water from normal or plain water to salt solution. Then I'm also going to drop the egg into both of the solutions. This is just water and it will remain as water. This will become salt solution, and you're going to see how the egg is going to float in the salt solution and it's going to go down in the water solution. So let me start with the water, and I'm putting the egg inside, and you can see as it goes directly deep down into the water. For this, I'm going to add we have here 800 ml of water, the same amount of water we have in both flask. We're ensuring that there are no variables. So this is the first The second, that's 2, 3. I'm going to add it up to get to 8. That's the fourth one. The fifth one. The sixth, I'm making it really salty. The seventh and the 8th. Now, to ensure that the molecules of the salts are easily dissolved and evenly saturated, I'm going to stir continuously, and this will take just some few minutes. To ensure that the salt is dissolved. Now you notice that there is a difference in the color. This is getting cloudy because it's no longer plain water, it's now salt solution. Meanwhile, the meal is not changing, it's still at 800 mils, but now it contains salt. I think we should be good to go. Yeah. So I'm going to add the egg into the salt solution. Remember, this is also raw egg, it is not boiled. So you can see, guys, that the egg is floating. It is floating and the egg here is synced. Now, what do we have as the explanation, the scientific explanation for this experiment? The difference in these two solutions, that of solution A and B, is called density. And what is density? Density is the amount or the concentration of substances in a particular volume. But that was why I ensured that we have equal volume of water at 800 ml in the first and the second beakers, so that by the time we put the salt, you know that there is no difference in the volume, but there is difference in the way the egg reacts when it gets to the water. So this is an example of this experiment we're expecting from you, and you can see that my experiment is not more than 5 minutes. It is direct, and I talk about the scientific link and what it really explains. This is also one of the reasons why we have sheep floating on big water bodies and salt water bodies, and can travel long distances because of the density. So guys, I expect your videos. If you're interested in something like this with your parents' supervision, you can also carry out experiment like this in the convenience of your home. So I expect your videos. Thank you very much. When is this due? The deadline or the due date is 16th of May 2021, and you have 8 weeks to work on your experiment and to upload your videos. Meanwhile, you can send in your videos, you can start uploading your videos before the due date, and that will also tell us how passionate, how determined and how excited you are about the science fair, and how curious you are about some scientific factors or facts around you. Don't forget that the most important thing about the science fair is for you to have fun, to explore your curiosity, to find answers to some questions locked deep down inside your mind. So I look forward to getting exciting videos, that will keep us on our toes, showing how scientific you are and you can be. Thank you very much for your time. I look forward to getting you.